requesting some information about the plugin called, let's go find it, the extra profile tab and extra page, that's another one. Here it is, extra profile tab. This plugin, as demonstrated in the screenshot, adds a few extra tabs. Extra ABC is the default, and when clicked on it, because you can enable, disable them, when clicked on it you'll get a tab with a page, and there will be a white page like in this screenshot. This is the content of our tab. This is the part I understand that you want to change, so let's go figure out how that works. So let's go to the admin control panel, and I'll log in as an administrator. First I'll go to options, and I should probably check if I have the plugin installed on this website. Yep, extra profile tab, and it's checked, so the plugin is enabled. Okay, so go to home, options, scroll down until I find extra profile tab settings. Click on it, and I'll say yes, I want to disable the extra tabs. I only want to show one, so I'm going to disable the other two. And I want the title of this extra tab to be rules. Let's go link to the forum rules. I'll save it, and I'll go check on my website to see when I go to a profile if there's now an extra tab called rules, and there it is. When I click on it, it will say this is the content of our first tab. That's correct, this is the one. This whole page is now empty. We want something to be displayed here. So let's scroll down to the bottom, and we got our link to our terms of services here. And I'll copy that. This is where we want to link to. And we'll remind members when they browse their profile that, you know, we got some rules on the website. Okay, so these are the options. We've enabled the plugin, or if we have installed the plugin, we've enabled it, and we enabled one tab and we called it rules. So the next step is to change the appearance of that tab by going to appearance, templates. But now of course we don't know which template. So let's go back to our options and see if we get a hint. Extra profile tab. There we go. The content of the tab is stored in this template. Perfect. So I should probably remember that I want to go to this thread. So let's put that in a tab. Okay. So this is the template that I'll have to find, the xenfans extra profile tab content 1. Okay, we'll copy that, go to appearance, select templates. I have to make sure I'm editing the right style. So normally the master style is selected because I'm in debug mode, but you shouldn't run in debug mode. So let's go to the default xenfans style. And in filter, you can now type in xenfans extra profile tabs content 1, and it will, instead of that whole big list with all these templates, and you'll have to find it manually, you can just type in the name a little bit and it will filter it out for you. And opening this up, we'll get a list with the template content and the actual text. This is the content of our first tab. That's the part that we want to change. So I'll delete that. I'll make a little bit more room here. And I just want to tell the people when they go to the tab. We have some rules on our website. Don't forget to read them. Put a smiley face there because we're trying to be nice. I'll put a break tag there in HTML. And now we have to create a link in HTML code linking to our community rules. And I'll close the link. The address I've put in a temporary tab here. So I'll copy paste that. Put it there. And what I've done now is on the page there's a list with our section, our little block of content. Within it will, instead of it saying this is the content of our first tab, it now has we have our rules and a link to the rules. So we'll save this template. There we go. Go to the website, find a profile again, and we'll find the rules tab. I'll click on it, and now it says we've got some rules, don't forget to read them, with the link to our community rules, which loads that thread with our rules. So that's how it works. The plugin allows you to quickly add 1 or 2 or 3 tabs, and each tab has its own template, and the options will say you'll have to edit this template. And when you edit the template, you can put in your own code. You can put text there, but it is HTML, so you'll have to know a little bit of HTML to populate this, just like any other xen4o template. And that's about it. I can quickly go to the extra page. So let's go check if I have the add-on installed. Extra page, it's enabled, so that's great. Let's go to the options and find extra page and extra page settings. There we go. I've called a tab about, and the route is about, so when the route reflects the URL, so it's like xenfans.com/about/. And I gave it a header. There's a page description, and that's about it. I want to say the tab goes to the end. I want to show the sidebar, and I want to link in the footer to this page as well. So there we go. We'll save that, and we will go to our website, and there's a new tab called About, which loads with the route /about/ with our content. So in order to change this now, we can go to our appearance templates. I'll clear the old filter, and we'll go to filter all the xenfans templates that are extra, and it's a page. There we go. Extra about content. There it is. I'll open it up, and all the HTML code. So for example, we got a div that goes to the left that says the xenfans website is a one-stop information and resource community, which reflects this one. The xenfans website is one. So now I know where to find this. You can replace the whole content here. It doesn't matter. You can put in here whatever you want, as long as it's a little bit of HTML. And you can mark it up however you want. This is just an example of how it could look. We got bigger fonts, we got custom buttons, and we got a design with colors, and we got it in 2 columns, for example. You can put images and videos in there as long as it works in a template how it would normally work on xen4o. And this basically applies for a lot of the plugins. So this should cover that. And I hope that kind of explains it. Let's see. Is there anything else I can demonstrate in regards to this? Nope. You got more plugins, but I don't know if you have them installed. So check the plugin if it's installed, otherwise install it first, make sure it's enabled. Go through the options and set it up how you want, and find the right template, and you will end up with a great page. Then basically all you had to do is set a few settings and populate the template with some HTML code in your text, rather than customize the source code of xen4o or write a new plugin that does it for you, or you know, create everything from scratch. At least 50% of the work is done. You can now just go to the template and populate it with whatever text and mark up that text. Anyway, this video is getting long and I'm starting to repeat myself, so I hope this information helps you get a better understanding of how this works. Okay, see you on the website.